All right, so today I'm doing a Kanye West tier list, and yeah, I just have a few notes. For one, I'm not including Cruel Summer because not all of it's Kanye, and I didn't listen to Donda 2 because I don't care enough to. Also, everyone calls it a bad album, and I don't want to suffer through that. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I am including Watch the Throne and Kid See Ghosts, so I am including the two collabs there. But yeah, let's just get into it. I only think Kanye has one bad album, and that's probably going to be the hottest take in the entire video, because I think this album is his worst. I think it's a bad album, and a lot of people put it top five. For me, it's definitely not. It's 808s. This album's a mess. Uh, the 80 like just the production sucks. The auto tune singing is just whatever, man. It's just such a mess, man. The mix is so murky. I don't like how it sounds. I don't like how it makes me feel. Like it's not that it's too sad for me. It's just like I just don't like the way it sounds, man. It just doesn't sound good to my ears. I could see why someone would like this, but I just don't. It's influential, but man, it's not a good album. It's a bad album. It's a bad album. It does have some great tracks on there though, like Paranoid, which is fantastic. Love Lockdown's great. Heartless is good, and I respect Pinocchio's story as a concept. Other than that, though, 808s isn't much. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. It's a strong 2. Now that I talk about it, it's actually kind of decent. It's a strong 2, though. Above it, though, we have what is widely considered to be Kanye's worst album. It's Jesus is King. It's not that this album isn't even bad. It's got some great tracks on it. Like On God, that's a great track. I think. Oh wait, no, it's not On God. It's Follow God. My bad. God is. That's a good song. Every Hour is great. Salah, that's a good song. Honestly, dude, after talking about 808s, I'm actually gonna put. I'm gonna keep 808s in F tier, but it's a 3 out of 10. 808s is a 3. I'm sorry, this is just coming to me right now, but 808s is a 3 out of 10. Because honestly, actually, is it D tier? Because to be honest with you, now that I think about it, I like some of 808s. And I honestly think it's like on the same level of Jesus is King. I'm actually going to put 808s in D tier. Hold up, let me fix something right now. All right, there, I had to fix a few things. But yeah, I honestly think both of these albums are on the same level because I think they both have the same amount of highlights for me. And I don't think 808s is a bad album. I think it's just kind of mid. And I think Jesus is King is just mid too. They're both light fours for me. I think they both have their highlights. I didn't really go in on Jesus is King, but I mean it's just Jesus is King. Yeah, they're both decent. Actually, they're not decent. They're just nothing really that special. Above them though, we do have Watch the Throne. This is easily Kanye's most overrated album. There's no like you got crazy tracks on here like Otis, Paris, and like that. Those are like the big highlights for me. And then you got That's My B. You got what's the other track on here? Friggin' No Church in the Wild. That's a great track. Made in America is great. Why I Love You is great. Other than that, though, I'm not listening to much on here. Paris and Otis are the best tracks off of here easily. But yeah, it's not a bad album. It's got quality on it. It's just nothing special like Jesus is King and 808s. It's a strong 4 to a light 5 for me. Above that though, going into B tier actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I think these 3 albums are the only mediocre albums on here. I think Kanye has a near perfect catalog, and he has such high highs. But yeah, going up into B tier, we have an album that looks like it's not even here. It's Donda. Donda's great, man. It took me a re-listen to kind of grow an appreciation for it. And in all honesty, I'm not the type of guy to complain about an album's length. I mean, I am a fan of Swans, but Donda's great, man. I think that re-listen really carried it for me. You got tracks on here like Hurricane. I had no idea Believe What I Say exists, but that song's fire. You also got Jail, Moon's great. What else is on here, man? I'm trying to think. That's kind of my problem with it, is that the album cover kind of reflects what the music sounds like to me, in the sense that it's just kind of nothing. Like, I don't remember much from Donda besides like the huge highlights. And while there is filler on here, I'm not going to deny that. It just, like, I don't remember a lot from here. I don't remember a lot, but when I'm listening to it, I enjoy it, and I think it's pretty great. No Child Left Behind. No, wait. It's Come to Life. Come to Life's a great track too. That's a very good track. Overall though, Donda, it just suffers from being a little forgettable. It's a light 8 for me. It's still a great project. But though we have an album that, after another re-listen, it really clicked with me too. It's Yay, or the self-titled really, but yeah, this album's great, man. It only has one skip, that being All Mine, which a lot of people say like made them rethink their whole life. I'm pretty sure it's that one bar about, But other than that, this album's great. Wouldn't Leave is one of the weaker tracks on here for me, but other than that, it's pretty freaking great, man. You got Ghost Town on here, and Violent Crimes. I thought about Killing You. I guess I could say that. It's really nothing crazy. I thought about Killing You. Yikes. What's the other track on here? I'm trying to think of. I can't think of it right now, man. I don't remember it, but if I do, I'll say it. But unless there is no other track, whatever. But yeah, this album's got some great highlights on it, like Violent Crimes and Ghost Town, and I Thought About Killing You. I'm just gonna say, I think that the beat switch at the end of I Thought About Killing You kind of ruins the song a little. It's still a great track and it's still a highlight, but like, why? Kid Cudi's singing in Ghost Town is very rough, man. It's super, super rough. It took me a while to appreciate that song fully because the singing is so rough on my ears. I just hate his off-key singing. But other than that, man, Yay is a great project. It's another light 8 for me. Above it, though, going into A tier, we got Yeezus. This thing's great, man. It's a very great project. I think the only reason I have it low is because I could go to other albums for better experimental hip-hop. Other than that, though, this album's very, very good. It's only got one skip with I'm in it, just because that beat's whack. And then you got other good songs, but then everything else is good. Like, everything else is at minimum good. You got other songs on here like New Slaves and Guilt Trip. Those are good. You got Blood on the Leaves, which, I mean, is kind of overrated, but it's still a great song. And then you got I'm On Site, you got On Site, you got I Am a God, you got friggin' Hold My Liquor, Bound to, Black Skinhead, all fire. Those songs are so good. Yeah, this album's great, man. It's a light 9 for me. Above it, though, we got Graduation. This album's great, man. I think that's really all I gotta say. It's only got one skip on here with Drunken Hot Girls. Other than that, though, it's very, very, very good, man. I think it's just a really great project, man. I think the track list it has some of the highest highs of any Ye album on it. Like, freaking, one of my favorite Kanye songs of all time is Everything I Am. That's just, I love his meditative, like, rapping on that. I just love the beat. Super, super good song. You got other tracks on here like Homecoming, I Wonder, Flashing Lights, Good Morning, dude. It's just, there's so many hits on here. It's a fantastic record, man. It's another light 9 for me. Going up, though, we have... Oh, man, I forgot. I completely forgot about it. Oh, The College Dropout. I completely forgot it was here. I just realized that. Now, I could go back and cut this whole part, but I'm actually just going to throw College Dropout right under Yeezus because that's where it goes. Yeah, College Dropout's great, man. I'm so sorry I forgot about that, but College Dropout's a fantastic record. I think it grows on you as time goes on, but when you go back and listen to it, it kind of goes back down to B tier for me. Honestly, though, I'm feeling really positive on this one right now. I really love this thing. I think All Falls Down is great. You got We Don't Care. That's top tier Kanye for me. Jesus Walks, top tier Kanye. You got other great tracks on here like Last Call and what's that other one? Family Business. No, there's another one on here. Slow Jams. That one's great. I like the hook on Breathe In, Breathe Out. Yeah, it's just a really consistent project for me, man. I really enjoy this one. Some might say I underrate it. I still think it's perfectly rated right here. It's a strong 8 to a light 9 for me. It's got a few inconsistencies to it. But yeah, it's a great project. Okay, moving back to above Graduation, we got Life of Pablo. This has the highest highs of... No, it doesn't have the highest... It does have the highest highs of any Kanye project, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. These top 4 right here are all, like, constant rotation for me right now. They're just, like, they're all swapping back and forth with me. Some are growing on me. Some are kind of growing off me. I still got my definitive number 1 that I'm kind of confident in still. But I could see the top places switching soon. But yeah, Life of Pablo, as I said, has the highest highs of any Kanye album. It's got my favorite Kanye song on here with No More Parties in LA. It's got one of my favorite rappers on here, Kendrick Lamar, of course, and then it's got one of my favorite producers on here, Madlib, and then it's got one of Kanye's best verses, What Is Going On. It's 6 minutes long, and it's all fire. All killer, no filler. That song's fire. You, of course, got 30 Hours on here, which is another top, 10, or at least top 10 Kanye song for me, man. The beat on there is fantastic. Kanye's rapping is fantastic, and the Andre 3000 backing vocals are fantastic. You, of course, got other great tracks on here, like Ultralight Beam, Famous, both parts of Father Stretch My Hands, Come On, Stop Playing With Me, Panda Remix is fire. St. Pablo is great, as always. I actually grew a recent appreciation for St. Pablo because of the Zaloopers sample, or the track that Zaloopers does where he samples it. But yeah, that song's fire. What else? Waves is fire. Chris Brown singing is a little annoying, but the beat is so hard. What else? What else is on here? I Love Kanye. That song's funny. Fade's great. Facts, that's a good song. Real Friends is great. Wolves is good. I think my problem with this album is just the more 808 heavy songs like Wolves. They all kind of sound a little samey at the end of the day, but it's still great. One of the biggest skips in my entire life has to be FML, though. I'm just gonna say it. I hate that beat switch. I've tried to appreciate it, but I just can't, man. It's so annoying, dude. I can't get behind it. Other than that, though, T-Lop's great. It's super great. It's a decent 9 for me, man. It could grow on me in the future, but right now it's placing right here. Above it, though, we have 2 albums that are too close for me. I don't know which one's better. I'm feeling I'm actually just gonna put Kids See Ghosts at 3 just to get on someone's nerves, because I know it's an inside joke. But at number 3 we got Kids See Ghosts. This thing has been in constant rotation for me lately. It's so good. No skips on here. An album's good when the worst song on here is at minimum still good. This thing's so good, man. You got tracks on here like Feel the Love with that breakdown. Oh my god, bro. That breakdown and Feel the Love, that's my favorite track off here. Easily. So good. Cuddy Montage, that song's great. Fire, that's another freaking favorite off here for me. What else? Fourth Dimension, that song's fire. Ghost Town Part 2, song's great, man. Reborn, that's a good song. And then there's one other track on here. I feel like I keep forgetting songs off the 7-track albums. Did I? Oh, the title track. That song's great too. Kids See Ghosts is just super consistent, man. The Cuddy singing does get a little annoying at times. As I said, I can't really deal with his off-key singing. But yeah, it's just great, man. This album's great. I'm gonna put this up in an S tier, and T-Lop too. But yeah, Kids See Ghosts is a strong 9 for me, man. I could see it growing on me. I could see it going up higher in my ranking. Above that, though, at number 2, we got Late Registration. Whew, man, this thing's crazy, man. This thing is such a goated Kanye project. I could see this, in a month. This is number 1. I'm going to be honest with you. It's so good. And the fact that people say that this is, the worst project out of the College trilogy, that's crazy, man. This is one of his best projects. This album's so good, man. It's got some of his best songs on it. You got Late. That's easily top 5 Kanye for me, bro. That song's so good. Drive Slow. Fire. What else, bro? Freaking We Major? We Major's great, bro. The features on here are awesome, too. Freaking Crack Music. That song's so good, man. That song's so slept on. I used to not like that song, and I'd skip it. Then I went back to it. I'm like, wait. This is fire. You got the first 3 tracks on here are crazy. That's an insane 3-track run at the beginning with Heard Him Say, Touch the Sky, then Gold Digger. That's crazy. Dude, this album's insane. You know the best track on here? Easy, Skip 4, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. That's one of Kanye's best songs, Skip 4. Honestly, dude, that's up there with No More Parties for me. But yeah, an album's good when the worst track on here is Addiction. Dude, Addiction's a great track, and that's the worst song on here. That's insane. But yeah, Late Registration's a strong 9. I just keep listening to this album as of late, and it's just growing on me more and more. As I said, could be number 1. But at number 1, we got the basic pick. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This thing's fantastic, dude. The only skip on here is Blame Game. Uh, Blame Game just sucks, dude. I hate the piano on it. I don't like the singing. I just don't like the song. I don't like the skit that takes like 5 years for it to be over. It's just like, that song sucks. But everything else is great. You got tracks on here like Dark Fantasy. That's a top tier Ye song. Devil in a New Dress used to be my favorite Ye song, but it's still like top 10 for me. Runaway's great, as always. It's just a fantastic track. Lost in the World is fantastic. Monster's fantastic. So Appalled is fantastic. Gorgeous is great. Power is good. What else? I'm trying to think of other songs. That's all I remember. Hell of a Life, that's a great track. Yeah, it's just super consistent, man. It says such high highs. It's so good. It's so grandiose. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Originally on first listen, I was insanely disappointed by this album. I'm gonna be honest with you. First listen, C tier, 6 out of 10. Like, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the Fantano thing, the Fantano effect on me. But after a few re-listens and after just listening to this album for like a week straight, just listening to the thing like over and over again, it really grew on me. It's super great, man. Easy top 10 hip hop album for me. Yeah, this thing's fantastic, man. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a light 10. As I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of growing off of me. I could see like in a few months it goes down to more top 5 range, but as of right now I'm putting it at 1, and it's been like that for a while now, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. But yeah, MBDTF is a 10. And there's my Kanye ranking. Yeah, I knew the 808s at bottom was gonna be the hot take of the video, but other than that, man, I don't think anything on here is too crazy. I don't think it's too disagreeable. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think, dude, everything in D tier has quality on it. It has quality, and everything above it is great to peak music. And yeah, like Kanye has such a consistent catalog. It's insane. He's easily like my second favorite rapper of all time. Like he's easily a GOAT, bro. Easy GOAT for me. But yeah, share your rankings in the comments as always. Glad you made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.